happens that Carolina Hurricanes agreed to an 8-year deal with Sebastian Aho at $78 million. This contract is a bargain. Boys, I'm going to start this one off myself. I'm buying this one around. I thought he was easily going to be $10.5 million. And instead, he's checking in at just under 10. I will take that for Sebastian Aho. I love me some Sebastian Aho. I make no bones about it. You can personally not like him. I know people don't like him, but I think the guy's a hell of a player. I'll take him at that number, and I think Don Waddell got a great number out of him. Filk, over to you. Okay. Oh, we got the layup nod. That's what we got now. The layup nod.
I just had to give you that look. If only Core Python was here, he would go right away. Really? Does a bear shit in the woods? Do I really have to ask that question? I mean, come on. We, like you said, we thought $10.5 million. I thought he was going to get 11. I thought with the prices rising, he could have pushed 11, and a team would have given him it. If he hit free agency this year, some team would have given him $11 million.
You know, Marc
absolutely.
And not only that, but he would have lived up to the $11 million. He'd be an 80-plus point player that plays real good two-way hockey that scores 30-plus goals. And you would be fine paying $11 million for that. To get him at 9.75, name me another point-per-game player that's on a deal that they signed to either avoid free agency or that they got in free agency. So that's basically like a veteran deal. That's a point per game and 30 goals or better. That's not making $10 million.
I can't.
Yeah, I mean,
going to hit free agency. So that $8 million, that's going away.
All right. Anthony, what do you think? Just go ahead, put up the round.
It's around. This guy is a fantastic player. You know the one thing I'll say is, this is a guy that's hit over 80 points twice in his career. For what he's getting, the Hurricanes in a perfect world would probably like to see him be at least an 80-point player. Last year he only got 67. So again, perfect world, no one nitpicking. They probably want him for what they're paying him. They probably want him to be an 80-point player and beyond. You could maybe chalk his 67 points last season to, such stuff getting hurt at the end of the year, and he did miss, only played in 75 games. But, regardless of that, he's still a fantastic hockey player. It's still a great contract. I think I would love to have him on my team. I know Marc certainly does. Marc gushes over him. He's one of the better players in the league. And the Hurricanes luck, because this is a guy they couldn't afford to play hardball with. Because if he got away, things would maybe start to take a little bit of downward turn in Carolina. He really makes that team go. I mean, I witnessed it. He killed the Islanders. He was fantastic in that series. Without him, the Hurricanes probably don't advance. He comes up big, so they got it right. They paid the man, and that's the end of the conversation. But I would like to see him become, reach that 80-point level again now that he's making $9+ million, which I think he will too. I'm not really concerned about it, but that's what I would want to see.
Speaking about guys that had an 80-point level and have just signed a new deal, Vladimir Tarasenko, a 1-year deal with the Ottawa Senators. Please like and subscribe to our channel. We have a lot of great hockey content and an entertaining interactive podcast. So check us out and our library of videos.
Your ideas are intriguing to me, and I wish to subscribe to your newsletter.